Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good day. I was getting a message from Spirit that I thought I would draw some cards on. What I was picking up was I was feeling that there was a group of three individuals and these three individuals are working together. Um, they're very gossipy people, they're very shallow people, and they're very narcissistic people. So I also felt like this dark trinity group of people, they're also psychic vampires. I felt like there was a great deal of oppression and a lot of spells that have been done that in the past would have affected your mental health, your wealth, and your love life. Just caused problems. Possibly cause you to go into the hermit mode um, to stay safe. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to draw some information on, on these three witches that want to bring you this bad fortune. They want you to share in the misery and misfortune that they're in, since you've either left the situation. I do feel like you've left the situation, or you've at least tried to distance yourself from these people. And some of these people, there may be a couple of them that you don't even know. I just feel like a lot of hatred coming, from this group of women. I do feel like they possibly say that they're Christian, but they definitely practice black magic. So they could be people that smile in your face and say one thing. They definitely know that you, collective, and just like any reading that I do, some of the information will resonate for you and some of the information might not. Just take whatever's for you and then leave the rest for whoever that information's for. But I do feel like for some of you, this is a group of women. And it may be a group of women that are older than you. It could be in your family. I'm saying for some of you, it's three women in your family that cause a lot of problem, or it in your family and then in your partner's family. And then for some of you, I'm seeing that this group of three people can be influencing your workspace. Like maybe they feel like they're in competition with you. And so they're trying to tarnish your name because they want domination over your workspace. I really do feel like these people just want domination over you and your energy. And they have been living in some type of illusion where they've been doing all these spells and thinking that all of these effects are happening, but somebody's not doing it right, because your life would have fallen completely apart had these spells worked. Had you not been under God's watchful gaze, these spells could have definitely tore your life apart. And so I do feel like this time it's like time to do a big reveal on who these people are in your life. So I am thinking that pulling some cards will Page of Swords. This is a very defensive card. So this is kind of like a personality behind that. I'm going to go ahead and read what it says on that, so you can get a better. A lithe, active figure holds a sword upright in both hands while in the act of swift walking. It means authority, overseeing secret service, vigilance, spying, examinations, and the qualities thereto belonging. And extremely defensive and aggressive at the same time. So this is like narcissistic, passive aggressive. So I'm going to read that again, because this is exactly what I was just talking about. This group of people, they maybe have been definitely spying on you, gossiping between each other, trying to look into your information, trying to look you up online. Since you've left their energy, I mean, they are losing it. And I definitely feel like this is somebody that abused their power in the relationship with you, energetically, physically, and in every way. So authority overseeing Secret Service, vigilance, spying, examination, and the qualities thereto belonging. All right, so this is one of the people in the group. The Page of Swords. All right, Spirit. What do we got on the second person? I do feel like some of these people could be acquaintances. If someone comes to your mind, then take that as confirmation. Okay. 8 of Swords. Now this is what they wanted for you. To be completely bound to their old cycle, their negative energy, and their old way of thinking. Because this is where they are. They're stuck because of what they did to you. And with working with this group of people, I mean, I do feel like they're getting exposed. A woman bound and hoodwinked. Hoodwinked, okay, if you don't know what hoodwinked means, hoodwinked is when somebody completely just tricks you, fools you, and does some type of illusion. It's called hoodwinking. It's another way of saying like totally just scammed you, got one over on you. So woman bound and hoodwinked with the swords of the card about her. Bad news, violent charging, crisis, censure, power in trammels, conflict, calumny, and sickness. So that's bad. This was what they were trying to create by coming together. They wanted for you bad news to come. I mean, they've just been sitting there waiting for the day that bad news is going to come, and it's not. Violent charging. So whatever they were doing was aggressively charging and stepping into your boundaries. And really, like, I feel like these people knew what your childhood traumas were, and so they played on that. They looked at you maybe like you were naive, or you weren't gonna ever just decide to turn around and walk the other direction. Yeah, so this is the second person in the group. This is what they do. The first person tries to use the authorities against you. This second person, what they try to do is they try to use fake news to trigger you, okay, which is probably just made up lies and BS, violently charging into your space, just imposing themselves, making pretend crises, and causing conflict. And then also sickness, which is what I had written down earlier from what the angels told me about them wanting to affect your mental health, your wealth, and your love life. Like they just wanted to each one of these people wanted to hit, they were working on a different aspect of your life, and they wanted to they just wanted to take everything from you. The sick thing is that these people have actually succeeded in doing this before to somebody else. So that's why they thought that they could do this to you, because literally these are dirty people. They're very bad people. And I'm not being judgeful, but I'm just saying for you, collective, for your energy, for the planet in general, these people are not people. They're not. They are not who you want to be around, or what you want to have going on, because this is all that they're going to bring you. And if anyone comes to your mind as we talk about these cards, get that as a confirmation that this is absolutely the person, because your spirit's been like wanting you to see this group and this illusion that they're trying to create for what it is, so that you can move past it. Okay, and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, I always feel like the Nine of Pentacles is kind of like a privileged lady. I'll read what it says. She looks very privileged. I'm also getting that this person is somebody that smiles in your face. This is what the card's saying. This person smiles in your face and then goes behind you and creates the biggest amount of commotion. And it's all about these 9 pentacles. This is like all about you being in the position. They see you as always in the position of 9 pentacles, like you're about to just complete your total thing. But see how this lady's like coveting them? She's just like, no, these are like mine. And it's like, no, that's not yours. So this is somebody that is blatantly stealing from you. I mean, they just will do it. They don't even care. like if you were to even say God to them, they would be like, well, I don't believe in God, you know? Like there's nothing's bad is ever gonna happen to me. It's ridiculous. Okay, so a woman with a bird upon her wrist stands amidst a great abundance of grapevines in the garden of a great house. This means prudence, safety, success, accomplishment, certitude, and discernment. Now I'm definitely feeling like this one also has, with the discernment, I do feel this deception that comes with this lady. And I feel like this person wants to see you just below them. I mean, that's really what it's about. They don't want you to have the things that they can't have, that they don't have, which is like basically they're attacking your mental health. I definitely feel like this card has to do with your mental health. That the person that's this card, the 8 of Swords, that's attacking your mental health right there. I feel like this is attacking your wealth, this lady. And then I feel like this person's trying to frame you, falsely imprison you, put you away, attack you, do some type of violence against you. And so this is the one that's working against your love life, just doesn't want you to have any type of relationship that would flourish. Okay, so now that we have these 3 energies and we can kind of look at that, I wanted to pull from, this is the Goetia deck, because I wanted to see what demonic influences were actually working through these people. Because I know that for this amount of drama to be cooked up and for the spirit realm and everything to be screaming so much about it, that there must be some, principalities at play here. So, and once you can name, it's sometimes like once you can name the spirit that is in charge of that person, that's just using that person as like a puppet, then you can call that thing out and then boom, it just becomes rebuked, I also was receiving a message about Archangel Michael being around us. Ooh, I just got chills. Being around us, and Saint Benedict. Now, Saint Benedict is great because he keeps away the evil eye curse and then envy and jealousy. So and also Saint Expedus, because I felt like these people were ultimately trying to create a humongous illusion about you, but also they were trying to create a situation that you would be stuck in or have to, and they, these people are ridiculous. They bullied you, but they want you to apologize to them. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. But now that your energy, see, the only thing that they really missed about you was your energy and your ideas. For some of you, you've been having people steal your ideas for your work job, steal your writing. I definitely feel like these people, there's something demonic about them. Like, besides all the stuff that we just literally said about the violence and why doing all these like really horrible things to you, but there is something about them that I felt like this was the deck that was needed. So okay, so we've got Phoenix, and this is the Two of Wands. Okay, I'm just aligning it right there. You know, it's funny because I literally just came across this demon the other day. And when I saw it, it was in my house, and I went, whoa, took a step back, and then it told me who it was. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then hadn't heard from him since then. Now it's back. Okay, so what I'm seeing is like working against an enterprise. With the Page of Sword, that makes sense. Using the moon energy and Libra, create false justice. That's basically using the moon energy that's hidden, false, and then Libra energy. I'm seeing that this energy is the one that brought the other two together, because it's about complementary forces. So they all coming together for a same goal or same cause. Yeah, they're good at creating groups, I should say. Yeah, the second person. Gamigan. Gamigan feels trapped. I mean, I could already tell. It's like main thing is oppression. These are great cards. I just don't know why they didn't put them in alphabetical order. The description. I'm hearing that a choice has to be made. These people have been warned like many, many, many times. They've been warned to stop, but they have this force that just keeps propelling them to keep going. I mean, I was also feeling like the feeling wanting to take advantage of somebody. All right, practical understanding, dynamic wisdom. Again, the moon, of course, that is in the card. And Aries. We know that Aries is war. The moon is hidden secrets. Dynamic wisdom. That's what's going to liberate you is literally wisdom. But I feel like this person has tried to use your own wisdom against you, or they've tried to steal what your wisdom was, what your ancestors' wisdom was, what the past was. Like, they look at you like some type of tappable resource that they can just tap into whenever they want. And they're being driven by these forces that have basically a correlation. Like, they all have a common purpose, just to knock you down. Like, that's all. And it's not like these people, I mean, some of these people, yes, they have done spells, summoned demons, and they got these things attached to them. But some of these people are just so negative and narcissistic that they themselves just vibrate the same vibration as these demons and fallen angels and stuff like that. And so that's why they're around them, because they want to play, you know. And it's so much easier to play with somebody that's already at their low vibration. They don't have to knock them down to the lower vibration. Barbatos. This is Barbatos. I apologize for the glare on that. And the Six of Swords. They don't want their secret to get out, that they've been working together. And I think a lot of these people, some of them, they do know, like, I feel a practitioner, they know they have something attached to them. They know that whatever they sent to you didn't go to you. So they're like, okay, where'd it go? And then all of a sudden, now they're having problems. All right. Regret and remorse. Iron-willed communication. Venus and Taurus. Okay, for this last energy. I definitely feel like these people are in regret and remorse, but that is more of the game, that they wanted you to be in regret and remorse and to feel like you had made a mistake. But really, you can feel that their energy is dissipating, and the longer that you stay disengaged through your emotions with these people, the easier it's going to be to disconnect altogether from them. And so I want to see what is the cure? Like, what is it that you do with this type of a situation? Obviously, we pray to God, the Most High God, Source, Spirit, angels, and the universe, to work on our behalf, and the Ascended Masters to clean up this mess. Because we don't want to hate and wish. We don't want to, wish ill wish. We don't want to ill wish on people. Like, even though they hate us and they ill wish on us and they try to cast things at us, even though they put us through the worst things ever, we still know that they are just stupid. They're just being stupid. And we don't want anything bad to happen to them. But we want some type of intervention, because it's not cool to be like having people working behind the scenes in your life, each talking with each other, and each of them working, to take you down on some type of level that they're just jealous at. And it's ridiculous. They want you to be the hanged man forever, so they can just forever drain your energy, That's not going to happen. God says no. I don't think so. It's not what I had planned. Like, and that's literally how God is saying right now. Like, that you people, to these people, and if you're one of these karmic people that are watching this is what God wants you to know. You may think that collective is this, and this, and you may have an opinion, but your opinion is not God's opinion. And in the end, in the end, and at the end of the day, the only one that's going to be believed is God's opinion. So you can try to, trick people, use slander, word spells, and all that shit as much as you want. But God's literally saying, like, no, they are shining bright and they're a good person. And I'm going to amplify that within them. I'm going to amplify that. God just is like, no, you're not going to do this anymore. The Ace of Wands. That's big return to sender. Return to sender. Literally returned all of the stuff that they was trying to create. It's ridiculous. I mean, I get jealousy and stuff, but I don't get people that devote their time and life to like doing messed up things to people, when they could just be focusing on their own life, trying to make their own stuff better, and then maybe they wouldn't have to do all these weird things behind the scenes to get attention. Like, I do feel like these people were harassing you for the clout. Like, they were bullying you just to bully you, just to say that they had bullied you, because there's something in you that they don't have, that they can't reflect, and so they can't take it either. They can see it, and that's part of their punishment from God. Is like, no, you're going to see them the way that I see them, and you're not going to be able to touch them. You're not going to be able to do a damn thing about it. A hand issuing from a cloud grasps a stout wand or club. So this one means fall, decadence, ruin, perdition, to perish, also not unclouded joy. So literally, this is what they were trying to create for you, but instead of it happening to you, this just caused their own demise for these people that were working against you. They wanted you to fall. They wanted you to fall. They wanted you to overspend in money, so you had like live in decadence, live in ruin, live in perdition, to perish. They wanted you to perish. That's what they were trying to cast with their little coming together as a group of idiots. Because they've done this to so many people, ripped other people's lives away from them, that they've never actually come across somebody that is like chosen, that is in their path, that's like doing the work. They've never come across somebody that their little ploy didn't work, because they wanted to steal from you. The whole thing was about these people working together behind the scenes and then having demonic attachments, which we just went through, and what they were trying to do with that attachment. So, but what I see is boom, like, no. See, there's the three people meeting together. And it's inverted. They wanted you cast out. They wanted this for you. But it's inverted. Like I said, it's backfiring. What they wanted for you is happening to them now. This is the 10 of Wands. This is somebody having to walk away from a situation with so many burdens, and rules, and God, I got to carry all these wands with me. Got to walk away from the situation. Yeah, I still got some power, but I got to carry all this burden with me for the rest of your life. They wanted you to be burdened for the rest of your life, just so that they could have somebody to be in misery with, or somebody else to make fun of. I mean, they really were being pushed by these demonic forces to act like that towards you. So they want you to lose your strength. They want your heart to break. They want to send somebody into your life. How can we get close to collective again? How can we let them, trick them to be around us? Knight of Wands. Inverted. And it's like, well, you could have just not harassed them in the first place and they'd probably still be around y'all, you know, being taken from unknowingly. But okay, so he's shown as if upon a journey, armed with a short wand. And although mailed is not on a warlike errand, he is passing mounds. Okay, there we go. And pyramids. Departure, absent, flight, emigration, a dark young man, friendly, change of residence, rupture, division, interruption, and discord. So rupture, division, interruption, and discord. This was like their main way that they were going to burden you, was by causing that, by trying to turn the burial mound upside down on your life. That was their objective. And it caused you to go into the hermit. Because you couldn't trust anybody. You didn't know where this attack was coming from, but now it's becoming a bit more clear. You are unrightfully judged by these people. This is like the woe is me. This is the 10 or the 9 of swords. This is like the woe is me worst situation you could ever be in type of thing, where you're just bedridden, sick, you got all these freaking swords going against you, stabbing you in the back, you can't think, you're confused. This is what they were trying to create for you, and now people are seeing that this is literally what they wanted for you. One seated on her couch, and a lamentation. To lament is to cry out, to wail, like a belly cry, like babies when they take their first breath. That's what a lament is. Kind of like the lament configuration. But lament is to cry out, to wail, to suffer, with swords over her. And death, failure, miscarriage, delay, deception, disappointment, and despair. That's what they were trying to make. This is what had been trying to create in your life in all types of way. They wanted you to feel stuck here. They wanted you to feel stuck, and so that you couldn't mentally recover from what they were doing to you. Again, meeting in secret in the reverse. These 3 people, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, meeting in secret, doing weird stuff, you know, from everything from probably getting readings on you to Ouija board. Then you got this Queen of Cups. Beautiful, fair, dreamy, as one who sees visions in a cup. Good, fair woman, honest, devoted woman who will do service to the querent. Loving intelligence and hath the gift of vision, success, happiness, pleasure, also wisdom and virtue. So basically, this is what they know you have. Queen of Cups. This is also what they wanted to be seen as: the good person, the fair, honest woman, the devoted woman who will do service to like Christ, loving intelligence, and that they had the gift of vision, but they were just liars. They were copycats. They didn't have the gift of vision or the connection to God. You did. It says it right here. This is what they were jealous about the whole time. Was you being because there's so much the opposite of this. Success, happiness, pleasure, also wisdom and virtue. That's something that they ain't never gonna have. Then, and if you're listening to this, one of these people, straight up, get a life. Start worrying about your own damn life and stop trying to destroy other people's lives, because you may just one day come across somebody that has more power than you, and when your shit backfires, it'll backfire so bad that you'll wish you never, ever even met the collective. All right. So, for everybody listening, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Do a little meditation. I call in Archangel Michael, Saint Benedict, to close the session out. And we ask that you be given insight, whether in your dreams through Archangel Raziel, through Archangel Gabriel, through messages, but be given some type of insight as to who these three people are, these three women. Well, I was feeling three women, but then I also felt one man and two women, but it's definitely, this could be an ex of yours, and it's your ex-friend, ex-lover, okay? But they were trying to take your life down. And they're definitely being influenced by demons. That's why they haven't given up yet. But it just shows that even no matter what, they try to create all this drama and burdens and crap for you, you still are the Queen of Cups, still holding the cup full. Your cup is still full. So they're seeing that, and it's causing them to just lose their shit, because it means that everything in their narcissistic mind that they've ever thought about you was wrong. Okay, because this backfire's gone on. It means that everything, and these people are tricked out because they never would have believed in God ever. Like, ever. And so now they're like, oh my God, God is real. Oh, they want to be this good person now. But they were coming from trying to do this to you and trying to have you all burdened and tied up and broke and disgusted and stuff. No way. That's just not going to happen. All right. I hope that all of you have a blessed evening. Enjoy your sacred space. Take some time to meditate on this message, and namaste.